Hello, my name is Putkonen. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm talking about after enlightenment, there is still karma. The way I talk about karma is very simply action and consequences of action. Or in a very scientific way, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. It's quite obvious that all actions have consequence. Now, unlike some teachers or traditions, they may say, well, once there's no doer, once there's no me, karma ceases or is no longer created. Well, this is rather silly because the doer, the me, is a figment of imagination. It didn't exist in the first place. So by extension, any karma would also be a figment of imagination and didn't exist in the first place. If you really followed through the thoughts and ideas that they're positing. If the ego is illusionary in the first place, everything attached to it had to be illusionary. And so, what was really created? So I tend to deviate from this. I don't say karma ends or karma has ceased to be created, because there will always be action and there will always be reaction. These arise together. You throw a stone into a pond, there's a splash and ripples. Whether there's an imaginary me or doer in the mind of the body who threw the stone or not, will not change the fact there will be a splash, there will be ripples. It will arise regardless of whether there's a me or not. The consequences of that action, the equal opposite reaction, however you want to phrase it, will still arise. What I will say is, after enlightenment, when the doer, the illusion of me, is shattered, there's no longer belief in the idea of personal karma. The idea of personal karma has been transcended. The illusion of personal karma has been shattered, you could say, because it is based upon the illusion of a me. And so if the illusion of me shatters, all related illusions like personal karma would also have to shatter. So karma is just, like I said, a results of action, consequences of action. Karma is not a cosmic judge trying to balance the books. Karma is not a bookkeeper and then keeping track of whether you were claiming the action as a doer or not, and whether to give you a credit or debit to your account due to that. That is not what karma really is. Karma is simply the results of action, the consequences of action, whatever they may be. And even after enlightenment, this body must eat. And whatever you eat, there will be consequences. There will be results of that action. It all goes together. It's just not about a me anymore. It's not personal karma. And so, that's why there's this division. I would say the idea of personal karma shatters, but karma as in action and reaction, or action and consequences of action, still arise, regardless of the imagined me, the doer, being there or not. And so that's why I say after enlightenment, karma still arises.